Hey everybody, Tekking101 here, and as the video title stated, this is indeed a big update video. But before we get into it, I just wanted to start off from this perspective to give you time to mentally prepare yourself for the big update. All right, this is going to be big. Your eyes might be blinded just from the epicness of what I'm about to show you. All right, so take a couple minutes, maybe do some breathing exercises, pause the video, go get some cookies. Gonna calm down a little bit because this shit is huge. I got a new jacket! Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit longer than my old one, so it makes me feel like a trench coat. Like this is like my CSI jacket, Totally see me like running down the street, running after some bad guys, made by the fine people at Dry Clean Only. So yeah, it's a great company. Known about them for many years, obviously. So yeah, that's all we got going on. Just letting you know about that. New coat. Tekking101, signing out. Okay, fine. You still with me here? Okay, yeah, there's a couple of points we have to address here. First off, I have been sick for the past week or so. I had no idea what I had, but it was clearly life-threatening. I was bedridden for that entire time. I honestly, it's a miracle I'm standing before you here right now. It must have been no less fatal than the friggin' Mataba virus or like the friggin' the Rage virus from 28 Days Later. You do not want to know the horrific state I was in. I have no idea where that video footage came from. That's actually kind of scary. I have hidden cameras everywhere. Okay, so while I wasn't really in the condition to film or record any kind of video without me sneezing and coughing all the way through it, I did make some strides to kind of increase awareness of my channel, or kind of take the next big step, alright? Some of you already know if you follow my Facebook fan page, which you should totally be doing, link below, but I've gotten partnered with a YouTube network. I've been partnered with Fullscreen, so yes! That is awesome. For those of you who don't know exactly what that means, if partners, how that works, basically, when your channel gets, not even really when your channel gets as big as mine does, really as soon as you get, I would say, 1,000 or something subscribers, as soon as you make it to that point, the idea of becoming partnered with a network is great because it really helps you out. The differences that you're going to see probably are going to be very minimalistic for the short run. For the long run, you'll probably have some better quality very noticeably, but for the stuff that's changing for me, it's just easier monetization for my videos because my monetization is now not handled through YouTube. It is handled through that this partner network, which is Fullscreen, so it gets my videos monetized a lot quicker. Also kind of a change on monetary issues on how I am paid. I obviously can't go into detail on that there, but that's also an issue. Changing my videos that have been Content ID claimed, because I had a few of those. For those of you who aren't sure exactly what Content ID means, that simply means that my videos have been identified as having some kind of trademark music in it, and therefore I could not monetize them, and they kind of put up their own ads. It doesn't put any necessary strikes against my account, but it's not something I like to have on my channel. So using Fullscreen's features, I was able to actually remove the audio from certain videos and replace it with something else. 3 of those such videos are the Bleach Chapter 546 review, my Elite Ace response anime tag, I think that's anime tag number 2 that I did, and the Smarts Tekking story recap. So if you want to check out those 3 videos, the music that I had on them that was copyrighted previously is no longer that way, so therefore I got them removed. Really not an issue involving you guys, but something definitely involving me. And yeah, so hopefully these changes will help out. I have a lot more, it's just a lot more easier for me to make and get my videos out to you guys as quick as possible and most efficient for me. So that's one of the greatest things about having a network partner, is also it adds a face on this whole YouTube thing. See, I don't know if you guys, most of you I'm assuming do not make videos on the internet. I'm sure some of you out there are, part of it, other, parts of the anime manga community are making other videos on YouTube, but most of you I would just take are just users who like watching content, alright? Well, coming from a guy that makes content, whenever there's an issue involving a video, either when it's Content ID claimed, or when I have a strike against my account, or a video gets flagged, or it's, a lot of spam on this one video, there's really nobody for me to talk to directly about all that. YouTube does have a rebuttal system, but it's really just completely automated. I honestly do not know if there's actually a person sitting around a desk, reading all these, these replies to these rebuttal cases. These appeal cases. So it's a very it's a very annoying system, I guess you would say the least, or kind of infuriating, because sometimes you just want to talk to another person just to see how to deal with something, and YouTube just does not have that kind of feature. But with a network with full screen, I can conceivably talk to somebody, you know, in person over Skype or something if I'm having any issues. So once again, just kind of streamlines the process for me. All right, so coming up next, the next issue we have here is Patreon. All right, so Patreon. I got myself a Patreon account, got that shit set up. Patreon is basically like the tip jar of the internet. It's basically like, if you like my content, if you like to help me out in any way you can, if you'd like to donate some money to me, Patreon is the way to do it. I've actually been messing around Patreon a couple times in the past year or so, because I know some other YouTubers have been doing it, but I just kind of, I don't know what it was, I just kind of felt like, I don't like to ask my fans for money, because that just makes me feel like I'm not, like, I don't want to act like I'm groveling for money here, like I'm e-begging, okay? And I'm really not. You'll never see me make a video just about how, hey guys, send me money now, I need this shit. You know, unless it's something like really freaking huge, but even in that situation, I probably would be reluctant to ask you guys for assistance. Link to Patreon is below. Really just go over there and check it out. I know one of the main reasons that got me inspired to finish up and just do the damn thing, just finish my account setup, was King of Lightning. He did something, I believe he did a video where he gave away PS4. You can watch that video here through Patreon. See, that's how Patreon works. It's like you can set up rewards to reward your patrons, obviously. Now, I'm kind of short on the money situation here, so I can't be giving out any PS4s or Xbox Ones, but that's not to say I'm not going to do so in the future. We're just like starting at the bottom right now, so hey, give me a couple months or such, we might actually work out a reward. I might be able to, you know, give you guys something back for helping me out. As for what's on Patreon right this moment, there's really only one thing I really needed you guys' help on. I don't like to ask you for stuff that's very tedious, like, hey, I need a new SD card. You know, I could just go out and buy that shit myself. You know, I have enough memory. I got my new camera last year. I don't need that. I have better editing software, of course. Really, the only thing that I could really fathom that I need for my studio that I really don't have enough money to just throw away and buy is lighting equipment. Because lighting equipment's also kind of been a big deal. I wanted to get some of that last year when I was doing this kind of upgrade, but I didn't really get a chance to buying it. I spent all my money on the camera. Lighting equipment, and we're talking about like actual professional shit. We're not talking about like the 2 desk lamps I just have on my floor and my ceiling light that's up there. We're talking like actual photo studio lighting with the umbrella lighting and shit, like getting that stuff in here. Maybe I can move away some of these boxes so I can do some other stuff. But yeah, that's, I could get a good set of lighting equipment, you know, if you factor in, you know, shipping and handling everything. I could get a good setup for that for about $70. So go over to Patreon. Like I said, it's complete. Like, you want to donate $1, you can donate $1. If you want to donate $10, you can donate $10. All I can really give you now at this moment is my thanks. I really have nothing in the way of rewards, but that will probably change in the near future. Considering the full screen situation, I will probably have enough money in the near future to buy a gift for you guys to put on a reward for my Patreon. So I hope you check that out. Really, that's down below. Once again, I'm not going to be e-begging your guys' ass off, because you obviously have stuff that you have to pay for yourself. So yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you on that. All right, next big thing on my list of important things to do, that's written in a visible link that only I can see, is our t-shirt designs. See, I mentioned this on a live stream, but I didn't really get a chance to mention it in a video. Over at WeLoveFineTees.com, there is a Bleach contest, a Bleach t-shirt design contest, I should be saying, and so you enter your own design for your own t-shirt, which will be judged by Taito Kubo himself, along with a panel of judges. Now, there's a couple of rewards for this contest itself, but first let me just say that I got a letter from a fan saying, hey, you Tekking, I saw this contest, you should do your Should Have Gone Bonkai design. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a good idea, that's cool. I mean, that makes sense, right? It's a meme, but it's only kind of like available on our channel, but it makes sense, sort of. Problem is, I suck at drawing, and I can't use the design I just posted on my channel a couple weeks back because I took that image from Google, so it has to be something completely my own. Luckily, one of my fans, Fenrik Sasbo, I'm probably terribly mispronouncing your name, I apologize, because we all know I suck at pronouncing other languages, German, but he sent me a design for the contest. This is it right here. We kind of collaborated a little back on about how, you know, how the phrasing, how the wording should go, but this is basically our final draft that I entered in the contest. I can still enter 4 other designs, but I don't know if I'm going to, because if I enter more, then obviously splits up the votes. So here's how this is going to work. On April 23rd, and I'm going to make another video when that time comes anyway, but on April 23rd, the voting is going to be open. I think the voting is only available for like end of April until like the beginning of May, so there's not very many. There's like 2 2 weeks or something to vote. After that, I think the winner will be announced in mid-June, and the winner, the grand prize winner, there's a bunch of different, different categories for winning, but the grand prize winner will win a trip for two, 3 days, 2 nights stay to Los Angeles, California in July to attend Anime Expo 2014 and meet with the cast of Viz Media. So that's a big deal. Why is that a big deal for you to vote for me so I can go there? Not you. You know why that's a big deal? Can you imagine the fucking videos I would make? I mean, we're talking travel vlogs, we're talking hotel vlogs, we're talking of me just acting kooky in the middle of a giant freaking convention, talking to the freaking cast of Viz Media, the entire freaking cast, original English VA cast of Sailor Moon is going to be there. We're talking everybody. So I could get an interview with them. I mean, I could cosplay. Okay, that's only a really big issue for me, but you could see me cosplay. That would be cool. I'm going to make a video about this, later when the voting opens, but you can go check out the website. You can go check out some other entries. Some of them are really cool designs. But yeah, so just throwing that out there, just kind of a heads up on what's going on with that. Thank you, Mr. Sosbo, for your assistance there. Oh, as for the other rewards of the contest, I kind of glossed over them. The other rewards for the contest, one is being handed out by Hot Topic, the clothing outfitting store. They are going to be awarding $300 to a particular t-shirt design, and as well as selling that design in Hot Topic stores. The other company that's going to be handing out the reward is Crunchyroll.com, the famous anime website, Crunchyroll.com. They will be giving out another $300 to a lucky winner that they will choose, as well as sell their design, that design on their website. So that's how that contest is going to work. Pretty cool idea. Go check that out below. I think we covered everything. Okay, full screen, Patreon, t-shirt design contest, new jacket, which has pockets. I love it. I have pockets. I could do stuff. This probably doesn't look any different from my other jacket. Trust me, it is a different one. It's a slightly darker shade of. Actually, this is technically dark blue. Is this navy? I don't know, but it's definitely not black. So yeah, I'll be switching back and forth between these two in future videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am back. Going to be filming some Zombie Powder reviews in the next couple days. Going to be getting some Pokemon LPs out. And of course, Bleach Chapter review will be out on Wednesdays. So hope you stick with me. You have so far if you clearly watched this long-ass update video. So yeah, Tekking101 signing out. See you guys.